What is up, YouTube? This is me, Chris, and I'm back, and today we'll be taking a look at a brand new Cydia tweak, and this Cydia tweak is called Stratos. Stratos was created by Ethan Arbuckle and the Cortex dev team. Stratos is a brand new multitasking tweak that gives your multitasking a brand new look. So what Stratos pretty much is this brand new multitasking look. Well, it is a tweak, but the overall use of it is to multitask in much better ways. So as you can see, if I slide to the left, you get brand new pages, such as the very last page. By default is these toggles, brightness slider, and 3 quick launch apps in the bottom. The middle page is for media controls, and it's to play your music or end up in YouTube. And the very first page by default is the app switcher. So this is a very nice looking tweak. Many may compare it to OXO that was compatible with iOS 5 and 6, but I believe Stratos is a overall one of a kind tweak. So this is the settings panel, very nice, love the UI. And okay, the first switch is the kill switch to enable or disable the tweak. Obviously you want to have it enabled. And then you have a little 3 tabs down here. This is for appearance. So the first one is background style. Currently I do have the dark style because I like it better, but you change it to dock blur. So whatever the blur is in your dock currently, it will be for Stratos. So that's pretty nice. You can also have common blur, which right now it looks very white. You can also have control center blur, which is another nice looking blur. And you have light, which is very white. And I just like the dark blur better. I mean the dark, because you can see everything much better for me. You also have show grabber. I have it just for like having it, but you can disable it and make it look much cleaner. You can also enable parallax mode, and that's if you're moving your device. You can also see the app cards moving, I guess. Well, I haven't tested that out, but you could play around with it once you get your hands on Stratos. And the fourth thing is actually a slider, and this is to configure the size of Stratos. So if you move it to the far right, Stratos becomes much bigger, which some may like, but I really don't like it. It just feels too big. And you can also decrease the size to make it very small if that's your personal liking, but I like to have it like covering the app names right beneath the apps. So that's a very nice place to have the little knob, and it does make Stratos look kind of better. Okay, we also have some switches down here for functionality. The first one is show running app in switcher. If you enable that, running apps in the background will appear, and well, that's just a very nice feature. You also have activate via home button. That's it. If you want to activate Stratos by double pressing, you can also enable that. Third option is to enable quick launch. I'm pretty sure quick launch is just another nice feature, so you can just quickly launch to your apps. fourth option is show home screen card. This is actually a pretty nice feature, and I may consider using it since Stratos doesn't have any gestures to go back home. But if you activate that, you automatically get a home screen card. But if you're at the home screen, you won't be receiving one, and that's a very nice feature. Might keep that on. The fifth option is page per third of screen. It will pretty much invoke a different page based on where you swipe. So you see. So I'm gonna swipe from the far left, and the toggles will show up. Let me swipe from the far right. The quick switcher shows up. So that's a very, very unique feature, and that is all. Okay, you also have some bottom tabs and one switch down here, and this for paging. You have the default paging, so pretty much this will determine what will show up first. So let's say I want the media controls to show first, and let me just disable this. As you can see, media controls are appearing first no matter what. So that's a very nice little feature. And you can also have it in page order. So you may not like the control center being to the far left. You can make the control center to the far right, and yeah, it's kind of nice to have. And it all depends on your personal liking. You can also have numbers of switch page, and it's pretty much is up to how many apps you open. And well, if you only want 1, 2, 3, up to 5 apps, but having it all is like the best way to go. And last but not least, you have an open to media if playing. So if you're playing any music, it'll pretty much open to the media controls right here. I currently don't have any music, so it won't be going over there. So the very, very last tab is the credits. Developers is the one and only Cortex Dev Team, the heart and soul of Stratos, the head developer, Ethan Arbuckle. Co-developer created a beautiful preference bundle, Milo Darling. And Cyril Zaka is a designer, also known as Cocoa Puffs. Cereal. And yeah, that is it. This is Stratos by Cortex Dev Team, and I have to say, I love it. Really recommend everybody picking up a copy. And last but not least, there's also a little Easter egg, if you want to call it, and that's if you swipe up really high, you get this nice looking cats. And this is by far the best tweak, just because of the cats. These cats actually add functionality, such as making the preference panel much better. Let's be honest, everybody loves cats. Alright, so that's enough of those little cats. So you can pick up your copy of Stratos for $1.99 on the BigBoss Repo. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. As always, don't forget to purchase Stratos. Leave a like, subscribe, and bye.